Hello everyone, this is Zero, and this is Minecraft, as you can see right there. Bam. Now, Notch recently released an update for it, taking it from beta 1.2 to beta 1.3, and then he released an update to 1.301. Now, a couple things that changed is now you can go into the options and change a few things here. Like here you can have you got all this, invert mouse. Notice my difficulty got changed back to that. I'll have to fix that. Controls. And we have a new one here called video settings. Here you have your graphics, fancy or fast, your render distance, your limit frame rate, 3D anaglyph, which is for if you happen to be wearing 3D glasses. I think it's blue and or red and cyan or something like that. View bobbing, and then we have a new one. It's called smooth lighting. Maybe you remember? Do you remember I saying have better lighting installed? Well, they actually integrated it to the actual game. Off will get you better frame rate. On will have your smoother lighting. Alright. Now you choose your single player thing here. And you see it changed on the world select. You've got your world, different worlds you can have. And now you can name the world. Like here I just put a new world just because. You got your buttons here for your play world, create new world, rename, or delete. Hit delete. Get rid of that world. You can hit create new world and you can name your world, and then you can also type in a seed for the world generator. This can be anything from a random number. You can put your birthday as the seed and see what sort of world that comes out as. You can also put in a string, a word or a phrase. Put in "you are great." You can put your name in there and see what your name renders out in the world generator. It will generate the same world every time, but the place where you're spawned at is always different. That's something you can't change yet. So it'll be the same world, you just start in a different spot. You name your world whatever. Like here, we'll just start a new world just for kicks and giggles. You can write one, I don't know, create new world. Now, Notch also implemented modders. There was a modder who did a mod called MC Region. This mod made the chunk loading a lot easier because it condensed everything into one file instead of having one file per chunk. It now had everything in one file, which allowed for faster load times. Now, a couple other things got changed. I noticed that now sandstone is now a natural block you can find. See? In my texture pack it shows up as hieroglyphs. That's sandstone, and it usually appears underneath regular sand. As of currently, I do not have any mods installed because when a new patch comes out, a new update comes out, there's a bunch of patches for it which break mods, and I don't really feel like living it without something I've had for a while. Got our trees. Oh yes, and there are beds. Now, as for beds, there's the new beds and the new half blocks. There are sandstone half blocks, cobblestone half blocks, and wooden half blocks. Single player. Let's go in the Let's Play world. I think I've got the stuff for it in here. Well, for the first run through, you're going to have... I don't have any of the stuff I need. Well, the first time you load up a world... Alright. Run! Anyway, the first time you load up a world from the old save file format to the new, you're going to wind up with about a minute or so of it being converted to the new world. Sorry, sheep. But I need the wool. 3 wool. And I need to get some wood. Alright. I'm gonna go over here and grab a piece of wood. Hopefully there's no creepers out. Now as for exactly how wood works, or how beds work, I'm not 100% sure. I've done a couple experiments with them, and I have found that... I don't need that. This is going to be a shorter video because I'm just showcasing... Oh wait, I will need some of that. Some more. Anyway, I'm showcasing some of the stuff that changed in the new update. Probably have a new episode here soon for an actual Let's Play of it. We'll go ahead and take all the wood out of this tree just so we don't have a floating tree. You're gonna need... That's a lot of bones sitting around. Anyway, you need 4 sand per sandstone, and we're gonna need 3 sandstone to make a sandstone half block. Doing the math, that means I'm gonna need 12 sand. Need 5 more. Okay. Not a big fan of the giant lag spikes, but I'll live. Okay. Now, the recipe for wooden pressure plates has changed. Before, wooden pressure plates were 3 wooden planks in a row. Now, 3 wooden pressure plates in a row creates... give me a second. Video settings, normal. Let's turn off smooth lighting, see how much we can... Okay. I wish Notch would have put in the glass half steps, but it's up to him what he does. Alright. First, we have our stone slabs, which is our cobblestone half step. Put in our sandstone like so, and we come up with a sandstone half step. And we have our wooden half steps. Now, put in 3 like that, and 3 like that, and come up with a bed. What does this bed do? You place it down somewhere safe, somewhere well lit and safe. I'm going to create a spot that's well lit and safe just so we can... Now your definition of safe may be different. One thing I have noticed is that if it's adjoining a wall, probably on the headboard or somewhere like that, that goes outside, there's a good chance you're going to wind up getting in a lot of pain. As a matter of fact, I'm going gonna try to dig down one. Just because when you wake up, I think you wind up. Right here looks good. You lay down, you have a bed. Now, there is a good chance that when you sleep, if it's not placed in a safe place, aka somewhere where take no chances, hopefully. If you sleep in somewhere where it's likely that a monster will spawn, you will wind up. Yes, and as it says, you can only sleep at night. Unfortunately, I lack a clock. Oh, while we're waiting, I might as well show you. There's a couple bugs with the half steps. They are registered under the same thing as the stone half step. So there's that. They are registered as the same as a smooth stone half step. Problem with that is, while it makes sense that you need a pick to get that back, and this one back. However, the only way you can get one back from the wooden ones is by using a pick, as opposed to an axe. Not that big of a bug, but it is a bit different. It'll probably be fixed in a future update. Okay. Well, let's give the bed a try. Yeah. Alright. See, you lay down, and the screen fades out, and you wake up in the morning. As long as it's well lit, I'd recommend having an empty space all the way around and ample torches. A setup something like this will make your bed perfectly safe. Now, if you're not well lit, or it's sharing a wall with an outside source, usually you'll wind up waking up with a skeleton or a zombie in your face. One nice thing about the beds is it takes 2 hits with your fist to take down. Now, I really gotta get a ladder put there. Oh, now when you sleep in the bed at any time of the night, it becomes morning. However, unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure that spawns are maintained. So I mean, if like when I slept, there was little chance of anything actually being spawned around me from nighttime, since I went to sleep like right after it became daytime, or right after the moon came out. However, I want to say if you sleep and there's monsters around, those monsters will still be there in the morning, which is okay with skeletons and zombies because they burn up. But I believe creepers are still preserved, and so are spiders. Well, that's about it for the 1.3 update. Sometime I'm going to wind up having to... I'll look into it and see if there's anything else, and if I find more hidden in the update, I will be more than happy to let you guys know in a future video. So, until next time, peace out.